Okay, so you're back in Photoshop, and let's say you're done. You've got your gradient, you have all this cool stuff done, you want to turn this in. You're going to want to turn in two different versions to me, a Photoshop version and a PSD version. Now when you save this, I usually like to save my stuff on the desktop, but that's just me personally. You find the place that works best for you, but make sure you know where you're saving it. Never call it untitled, and don't just call it layers, because if everybody calls theirs layers, then sometimes people accidentally write over each other. So I'm going to call it my last name, and then I'm going to call it layers, or just last name space layers dot psc desktop. And okay, it looks like I have something there already, so I'm going to call it layers 1 just in case. Okay, save. Okay, and then I'm going to save it again. So save as, but this time around, instead of calling it .psd, I'm going to save the exact same file as a JPEG file. Save, and if I look at my desktop, there's one, and I can see it down there. There's two. And now to turn these into me, you're going to go back to the website. Switch stuff here. This is what happens when you have just too many links open. Is this wrong? Yep. Nope. The wrong class. Hee hee. Okay. Let's try this again. There's my email. All right. Here we are. Cool. And I'll have a link right there. So, for example, if you go to our class calendar, my apologies for the delay, and go to today's date. So obviously this is that date. There we are. I'll have a link right here. It'll say our class and then the layers exercise. So double click on that. It'll take you to Google Drive, and there's the folder that you're going to put it in. This is like a hand-in folder. And so you would take your files and drag them into this folder, the PSD and JPEG, please. And that way you've turned them into me, so I can grade them. I would like to see both. Sometimes I'll ask you to turn in both to me, and sometimes I'll ask you to only turn in the JPEG. It depends on what we're doing. But they're there. There's a PSD and there's a JPEG. And that's it.